All right, guys, I've spent a ton of time in the gym and I've been working as a personal trainer for about 16 years now. And I really just noticing a lot lately that some of the coolest workouts out there, some of the coolest equipment out there is not some big machine. I have a lot of people that join the gym and they come and talk to me and they're like, oh, what machines should I use? And I think to myself, why are you using machines at all? A lot of gyms, they set up their strength area where they have different machines kind of clustered together where you can, use the chest press and the shoulder press, the leg press, leg curl, the adductor machine. All those are really good. And they're there so you can specifically work a muscle and isolate a little bit. You're not going to use a whole bunch of joints and body parts. You're going to keep it simple when you're there, and that certainly has its purpose, and there's good things about it. But usually when people come to me and they have questions about personal training or they want to learn, a new exercise, we're not going to be on the machines. If I can teach you something where you are moving your body correctly with a functional piece of equipment, for example, dumbbells, barbells, medicine balls, bands, things like that, or even just with body weight. We're usually going to learn that first. But if you're not with a professional, sure, you may do something simple like a machine, or if you just really want to push a lot of weight, for example, or you don't want to work a lot of body parts, you might be at the machine, no problem. But I'm really enjoying lately doing more functional training, and I've really been doing functional training my whole personal training career. And there's just so many benefits for that. I won't even get into it now. And a lot of the stuff that I keep coming back to as a personal trainer to work out myself and get a great workout is the stuff that I can rely on consistently. And for me, a simple collection of dumbbells, maybe a bench, medicine ball if it's available. Bands are definitely in that. If I'm lucky, maybe I'll have a stability ball nearby. A lot of people have those at home. And maybe a barbell if it's around. I really love, if I have a chance to use the Bosu ball. The Bosu is that half kind of ball where it's flat on one side, it's squishy on the other. I love that lately for my clients and for myself to get on top of there and work their body while they're slightly off balance but in control. Oh, it's such an amazing way to get strength going and to get cardio because you're just trying to control your body so much while you're doing your routine. It's just amazing. Some of my favorite pieces of equipment for that type of training, functional training, have been power block dumbbells. There's a really cool company called Duonamic who make a portable pull-up set. They make other cool stuff too. I will have a link around this video for the ones that I use and I've been in love with for a long time. When we learn to move our bodies correctly and get our posture right and get our form right, it just feels so good when you can move these simple pieces of equipment in a way that you're going to get a great workout. You're going to burn a ton of calories. You're going to get a bunch of joints working at the same time. You're going to get a lot of things moving and working efficiently. So you can make the most of your time when you work out. Again, if you know how to do a basic, pull or push or press, hinge, rotate, squat, all the basic movements that we do that applies to all of our workouts, when you are on that gym floor on your own and you see your body is now dependent on making this movement work, whatever you're trying to do, you're going to see how what you've learned in functional training in basic fundamental movement will apply to many different exercises. There's not one size fits all. There's not a best way to work out. There's not a best piece of equipment either. But those are some of the things that I like and some of the things that I've learned as a personal trainer for over 16 years now, working with hundreds of clients and getting people into shape that are different fitness levels, different goals, all that stuff. So my advice to many clients that I work with is to learn proper form and posture, maybe with your body weight, maybe with a piece of simple functional equipment, for example, like dumbbells, maybe with a barbell, maybe with a band, or just body weight to keep it really simple. Learn that as soon as you feel like you can, because you're going to get the most out of your workout when you can see how those movements apply to every movement we do in fitness. So, hope that was useful for you. If you'd like to get a copy of some of my workouts and my training techniques and things that I use in the gym, you can check out my profile, and I'll see you on the next one.